Hi everyone, I'm Jim, this is Crystal, and we're with Anaheim Park Tourist. And this is our overnight experience staying at the Howard Johnson Anaheim Hotel and Water Playground. It is located at 1380 South Harbor Boulevard in Anaheim. It is about 6/10 of a mile or a 1 kilometer walk to the gates of Disneyland, and it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to walk to Disneyland. At the time of filming, parking is $25 a day plus tax, so it comes in right under $30 a day. If you have a second vehicle in your party, you will have to park that over at the Garden Walk for $30 a day, and your vehicle must leave the parking lot on the day of checkout by 12 p.m. We stayed during a holiday week and we paid $325 a night for 2 nights. We booked a 2-queen view room in Building 1, which is a renovated room.
Up next is staff and service. As usual with all of our stays at the Hojo, the staff were super friendly, very accommodating, and really helpful. We did have one issue in our room, and that was because we have a Disneyland view room and there's a balcony, and there was quite a few wasps outside on our balcony and they were looking to make a nest. So we called the front desk right away and let them know, and they sent maintenance up pretty much instantly, and they sprayed for the wasps and handled it really quickly and were really friendly and helpful. We also did buy some snacks in the store on property, and it's located on the first floor in Building 1, and they were really friendly in there as well. And one more quick story, on this particular trip, it was right after Jim's knee surgery, and so we did rent an ECV for him. And I don't know if a lot of our viewers realize this, but when we go to the parks, we usually have split stays quite often to get as many hotels as we can to film. And the ECV place accidentally dropped off the ECV at the Hojo before we were staying at the Hojo. So we had to go there and explain our situation, and again, they were super friendly and helpful and got us set up with the ECV pretty much instantly and on our way. So that was also a great interaction.
Moving on to property conditions, the Howard Johnson Hotel is a wonderfully maintained hotel, and the exterior and the interior are always well maintained. Once again, we stayed in a renovated view room in Building 1, and this hotel room was remodeled a number of years ago, and it's in fantastic shape. Nothing was broken, everything was working just fine. The room itself was spotless. There's no dirt, no hair, no dust on all those high places. It felt really clean when we walked in there, and we were really happy with the overall condition of the room. The room itself was spacious. We were able to put my ECV on the very end of the room, and we were in another hotel and the ECV barely fit in that particular hotel room. So we're really happy with the amount of space that was available. If you have cribs, strollers, lots of luggage, there's plenty of space for all of that, and you will be comfortable. And what I really liked about this room is it had a small dining area for 4 people where you can sit, enjoy breakfast, lunch, or a dinner, and then you can look out the window and you have views of Disneyland.
Up next is room comfort and noise, and the Hojo is one of our favorite places to stay in terms of comfort. We absolutely love their beds and pillows. We always sleep really well when we stay at the Hojo. In fact, we've even tried to look at their pillows and mattress topper to buy the same thing at home. We just absolutely love it there in terms of comfort. As far as noise is concerned, we were a little bit concerned because our room was pretty close to the elevator, but this, we didn't have any noise in the hallway that we noticed. And it really depends on who else is staying at the hotel with you during your stay. And luckily, when we were staying there, most of the people were very quiet and we didn't hear a lot of hallway noise. Another concern we see quite a bit about the Hojo is freeway noise, since it does back up to the I-5 freeway, and road noise from Harbor Boulevard, which is in front of the hotel. So whatever they did when they renovated this building, they did a fantastic job soundproofing the rooms. So when you open the sliding glass door, of course you can hear road noise and all the hustle and bustle of the parks. But when you close that door, it is very, very quiet. In fact, we didn't get awakened all night long by any kind of loud exhaust on cars or motorcycles or anything like that. Now, we have stayed in building 1 with a freeway view room before as well. We do have that room tour on our channel too. And also we were concerned about that because the freeway is very, very loud. And the only time that it was loud is when we had the sliding glass door open. So they did a fantastic job with the soundproofing in these renovated rooms. Also, we have stayed at the Hojo many, many times over the years. I've never heard anyone in the room next to us or the room above us, so they do a great job in terms of soundproofing on the sides of the rooms and above the rooms as well. One thing we did notice, while we loved the new renovated bathroom, we loved the size of it, how bright it was, and how clean it was, there's no fan in the bathroom. So with all 4 of us showering in the morning, it did get pretty steamy in there. For us, it was a minor inconvenience because there is a mirror outside of the bathroom to get ready in, but it was noticeable.
Moving on to amenities, there is a wonderful water park at the Howard Johnson, and when our kids were little, they absolutely loved it. Went swimming in December, went swimming in the summertime. They just always had a good time at this water park. There's also a heated pool, which is a little more isolated, and there is a spa. The on-site gift shop in building 1 has snacks, drinks, coffees, alcoholic beverages, souvenirs, frozen treats, frozen food, and toiletries. There's also self-service laundry that's available on site that you can use a credit card or a debit card to use those. And there are computers on site with printing services available free of charge. When there are restaurants nearby, we like to point those out. Mimi's is right across the street. A little further down is Panera, and a little further down from Panera, there's McDonald's.
Who would want to stay here? In our opinion, the Hojo is kind of a compromised hotel. So that means if you're looking to stay maybe on Disneyland property or want to stay at the Westin, but those are just kind of out of your budget, but you still want a really nice place to stay, the Hojo is perfect for that. 1, it's a hotel, not a motel, so the corridors are interior. 2, like Jim mentioned, they have an amazing water park for little kids. Our kids just absolutely loved it there. And 3, they have Disneyland view rooms. So if you want to feel like you're in that bubble more, having a Disneyland view room is perfect. And the reason we say this is a compromise is you're getting a lot of the same amenities as the really high-priced hotels, but you're not paying that high price.